Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Katuna transport kalapalong da ka workshop kabashisngi hapo ka kerteng electrifying Shillong, accelerating EV adoption and charging infrastructure. Hakane kasi balang. Haba ay jingkran hakane kasi play padba yakane ka workshop. Uskatri katuna transport udidi Sangma ulakam bakajing pediang ikikali EV ha Meghalaya kalong kabasuki bha bat kayat hakarukom kabasuki bha. Henry uloong bakatanat kamsyum na du mensim Halor kani bat kadang yai tre shitom ban Pynsngewthuh patba Halor ka Jingmyntoi ban Pyndonkam yaki kali Elektrik. Laban kedawru bakane ka workshop kalalong kajingetri lang hapdeng ka Transport Department bat ka Convergence Energy Service Limited, Ernest and Young LLP, bat kajing kersyan na ka Asian Development Bank, u Amit Sud, u badai u Head of Commercial ka CESL, ula ay jingkren ru hakane kasngi.
Sedidi Sangma, sedidi Pyndonkam, Amit Sud, Mohan, tourism, trends and population growth, charging infrastructure planning that considers the city's steep landscape.
In 2021. So the policy will be expiring next year. I think if I am not mistaken, in the month of March. In that policy, we, government of Meghalaya, has provided certain incentives. Even then, you see the adoption of EVs in the state is very slow, and those who are availing the scheme also very minimal. So, as I have said, there are so many challenges why this EV adoption in the state is very slow and is moving in a very slow pace. However, we should not be discouraged. Whatever might be, we are moving ahead. The awareness that is creating amongst the people also moving very fast. So we are very optimistic in future. People will adopt EVs in the state. Considering the traffic congestion, as we have already said, air pollution, then also for adopting cleaner energy, we are slowly but surely adopting EV policy in the state. As I said, the transition from diesel, petrol to batteries also calls for investment in human capital. That's why my colleague has said in his speech, this also will create job opportunities for the youth. As I said, when we adopt electric vehicles in the state, our youth will be engaged in EV repair, diagnostics, battery handling, fleet management, and so on. Technical institutions, skill development agencies, and the private sector must come together to build a green jobs ecosystem that supports the EV economy. Let me conclude my speech by saying the shift to electric mobility is not just about replacing petrol, diesel vehicles with batteries. It's about creating a new kind of city, one that is cleaner, quieter, more accessible, and future ready. It's about giving our citizens better options, giving our environment a break and our economy new areas to grow. My colleague also already said Shillong can be a role model for the rest of the cities in the northeast India. I do subscribe to the same view. If our citizens are a little bit conscious, when we adopt this transition from petrol, diesel to EV, surely, and why not, we become a role model for other cities in the northeastern states.
We are in the midst of a global transition. Electric mobility is no longer a future vision. It is a present reality. For Shillong, this is a unique opportunity to reimagine urban transport in a way that is clean, modern, and sustainable. Shillong, with its short travel distances, growing public transport, and environmentally conscious citizens, is well suited for electric vehicles adoption, especially two-wheelers, three-wheelers, and public transport fleets. However, challenges like limited charging stations, high upfront costs, consumer concerns around battery life and servicing need to be addressed through smart policy, investment, and awareness. This workshop brings together valuable perspective from government, industry, local stakeholders, and experts from different fields. Experts from CESL, Athar Energy, Ola Elektrik, and local dealers will help us identify demand patterns, infrastructure needs, and practical action plans. But electrification goes beyond vehicles. It requires an ecosystem, renewable energy, battery recycling, digital integration, skilled manpower, and more. Shillong can only adopt EVs, but also become part of EV value chain, creating local jobs and economic opportunities.